How's it going, Eliminators? So I'm in my garage. Today I'm working on a Craftsman 4-stroke 29cc weed trimmer here, and I ordered a replacement carburetor because I hate working on these things. 2-stroke, 4-stroke, it doesn't matter. They're always a pain in the butt to fine tune, and a lot of times, as you guys can probably see here, this one doesn't even have any air-fuel mixture screws or a high-low screw. It just has an idle screw right there. So anyways, what I did was I ordered a carburetor per the model number on the bottom of this thing. And on the carb, if we look here, we can see, I just got to find it here, that this model of carburetor is a WYLB, and it's got a 1 on there. Okay, so remember that, WYLB. Now notice how this carburetor goes on. It's got a straight edge here, and it's got a little flange here that goes to your air box, and on the inside of your air box you got just an O-ring right there. So that makes a seal. So this goes on like this, and your fuel lines hook up at the back there. So this basically sits just like that, right? Now I ordered what I thought was the same carburetor. Remember, WYLB, and I thought I ordered a WYLB. Turns out I ordered a WYLA, and this is a 2A. Now the thing about this carburetor, if we look and line these up, we can see that with everything lined up, everything's pretty much the same, except it's opposite. It's mirror image. So where this little piece goes to the air box, now it's on the other side. I didn't notice until I went to put it on the machine, because when I was looking online, I guess maybe the diagram showed them as the same. But when you actually go to put it on the machine, everything's different. And if you spin it around, the throttle cable is now at the back, the fuel lines hook up at the front on the top instead of the bottom at the back, so it's essentially mirrored. So what you get now is a carburetor that essentially has to be put on the other side. So the carburetor is on the left side of this machine, and the muffler's on the right. But when you're holding it, you're trimming like this, right? So the carburetor side is up against your body if you're right-handed, and the exhaust is on the outside. But let's say you were left-handed, well, now that muffler would be right up against your body. So what I'm assuming here, this is just my theory, is that a WYLA is actually for a mirrored image trimmer, which means that it's a left-handed trimmer. So the muffler is on this side, and the intake for the carburetor is on this side. And basically what that does is it just switches everything around. So now you have your fuel on this side, and everything's literally the same. It's all mirrored, and your throttle hooks up the same. Your air box now goes on that side. Your fuel lines, again, hook up at the back on the bottom. Instead of, if I were to spin this around like this, instead of your fuel lines hooking up at the top at the back, which they're not supposed to. So again, just a little trick, I guess, when you're ordering parts, you want to make sure that if there's any stampings on your carburetor, you want to write that stuff down. I ordered the carb based off of the part number, which was, I believe, I have it here, 75306-083, but it doesn't say on here. It says carb ASM AC5 trim with line, and it didn't come with fuel lines, so I'm assuming maybe it could be a little different. I don't know. But as far as I was aware, when I looked at that part number, I was sure that these carburetors were identical, and it turns out that they're not. So I'm going to have to try to get this carburetor clean in my ultrasonic cleaner so I can get this back to my customer, and I'll probably either hold on to this or I'll return it to the store. I haven't used it. I haven't got it dirty. Everything's still clean, so we'll have to see. It's just an interesting little piece of information that I wanted to share with you guys because, like I said, I've never seen this issue before where I have basically an identical MTD carburetor. They're just mirror image, so one's for the left side and one's for the right side, and I'm assuming, again, that that's just for a left-handed trimmer, which I really didn't even know they exist. But if you think about it, common sense would tell you that if you were a left-handed person and you wanted to hold on to one of these with your left hand, then essentially the muffler would be up against your body, and that's not the way that it's supposed to be. The carburetor with the gas spout is supposed to be up against your body. So I'm assuming they just designed a different one, and for one they use the WYLA, and for the other they use the WYLB. So again, just something that I wanted to share with you guys. There's always issues when dealing with the small engine world, and one little part number or one little letter could throw you way out of whack. So just a quick little video that I wanted to share with you guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, think about leaving me a thumbs up. You know, it really helps me out. You can click on the right to subscribe, and you can click on the left for one of my previous videos. I upload every single week, so be sure to stop on by and check the channel out next week for new and exciting content. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.